Is your next game BO5? No, it's BO3.
All prison personnel are instructed to abide by the established procedures and act without delay.
是的，我觉得就选择这样，你也可以考虑反跳，可以反啊，牛防御也很舒服。是的，这样对于 BC 来说，泰的辅助基本上就是泰坦配合英雄了。
Check Nimbus stats.
开始搬领中的英雄了。
KDA of 11. He's down in CS because he's played 3 games of Galio. 19.6% of the damage share. Crowny 30% damage share, averaging 13 CS leads. Jesus, 15 KDA. Velia up 18 CS per game, 19.4% damage share is pretty solid. 85% KP. 87% KP for Reki. 8% of the damage share, holy. I think he's the highest KP on our team. We saw Balsi already, chat. He was the first one we looked at. Balsi is 30% KP, 1.2 KDA.
5个位置搬了3个英雄，但我觉得搬也有道理。对啊，和杰拉都有机会配合亚索啊，双人挑一个呗，对吧？你就
What do you mean check mine? I've not played this year. Oh my god, this JDG comp. It's such a... I mean, this is a Gen G comp, right? Ornn. Do you pick Ezreal Braum here? Braum's gone, that's why they can pick Ornn on 4. Yeah, fearless. Man, seeing pace in the LPL is so weird. Look at him. Okay, let's skip to LCK after this draft. Ezreal Pantheon? What? I also don't like Poppy. Oh, I like Rakan. You know, I like Bard a lot for JDG here. Even though I'm not a big Nidalee Bard enjoyer, I think Bard suits their comp perfectly against MF Zyra. Lin Feng, are you gonna fucking pick Irelia into Scout's Corki? No, you're gonna pick Smolder. Fantastic. Okay. Alright, chat, it's LCK time. That was a fun draft to watch. What is this clip? Velia Nidalee, let's see it. I mean, Velia's best champion is Nidalee. He's insane on Nidalee. He's one of the best Nidalees on the server, no joke.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party card arrest. Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point. Your words, not mine.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up, Next, we have Melustanin,
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's...
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, amphoreus.
Planet not recorded in the databank, and a world even Achivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could... Amphoreus does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphoreus, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is...
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement. I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to... I am a memo keeper, after all. Memo keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories. And the amphoreus that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass. And that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphoreus. I trust you won't disappoint me.
taking a bath.
Looks like you've decided. Those who embark on a long journey simply.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump! Please be seated and hold on!
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky. Here it is, the isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror, the eternal land, amphoreus. As you can see, amphoreus is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces. I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's...
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling amphoreus.
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery. I don't know what it is either. Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other two paths. It could be the equal. This white ribbon of light encircling amphoreus might very well be a product of the three interwoven paths. Only when path striders of the trailblaze and...
Wait, I think we might be missing someone.
The good stuff is further ahead. Don't stop now. The good stuff is further ahead. Don't stop now. This is it? You don't want anything else? Just light everything up. Just light everything up. Just light everything up.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp. Of course not. I've been through way more jumps than you ever have.
Gladly. I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental...
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to it. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even...
I agree. That's likely the case.
Why is she the only one affected?
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near amphoreus.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel here. Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now. What's with the melodramatic turn? I'll be fine. Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by then.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to amphoreus? So we're staying behind to...
Someone should be taking care of March.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Yes, seeing how this is going to be a perilous your very own car! The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphoreus and land you somewhere safe. Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the express every which way, alright? Get going whenever you're ready. Pop. Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
everything in this world. It's bleeding.
How about letting the enemy strike first? A little more shit.
Commencing support.
Still water.
It's better to make no move.
I weep for the departed.
Enemy targets detected.
I'm honored, since you're already here. Why not have a meal before?
Ready for another? Enemy data secure. Network accessible. Time for a good old counterattack. Immerse yourself in it. Be of your body and mind. Get it together.
Another journey begins. For oblivion.
Using support.
I like adding fuel to it.
May the foul stench. Yeah.
You've got something interesting. I bear no harm. I just want everyone to be safe. Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet. If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire. Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent. It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you. I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions. So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us?
Ainon, look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble? Ugh, you even ruined his weapon! I've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
I was just trying to fix our problem in this...
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated. Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert. Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us, then.
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others. Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Agima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent, and why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something... I'm Finam, from Ides Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just now.
Well, how about that? Perhaps it's fate. Friction really does spark friendships, huh? Here, you can have your weapon back.
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
It's it.
You acted on your own to ask the Chrysos heirs for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds.
How? We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to
lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the gate of infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir.
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are—
It's an honor you remember me, Phynon. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home a few days ago. I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift. Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy.
Virtus, right now, we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to— My friends, I have a rather bold— Treeby will join you. She can also answer— You two are truly honorable.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you? As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another. Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. All right, silence, please. We are about to summon a miracle. We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory. Once again stir the ripples of past reverie.
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Huh? But why does it feel a little too quiet? Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful history lesson will have to wait, my friend.
It's better to make no move. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal?
You both have impressive fighting skills!
Commencing support. Enemy data secure. Net marker activated. Time for a good old counter.
You're a stubborn one. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
I weep for the departed.
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our lives.
Mr. Noldus, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the holy city, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you, in the name of Yanis, the gate of infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are...
Don't you remember, Noldus? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh, no. To think that I, a mere tribal priest, dared lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Noldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
If that is divine will, then I have High Priest. Please.
Mr. Noldus.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet. So let's all rest where... Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your... Just as the word implies, it's the time of strife before the world meets its end. To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end. The ancient gods of Amphoreus once were the prophetic deliverers with golden blood coursing through their veins. It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessing...
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a...
I'm sorry.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing, but there's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphoreus since ancient times. Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave. Thus creation was complete. Who then? Oh, great Kephali, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet lo, just with light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of...
Huh?
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get...
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill temper.
See? Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instrument.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Perhaps you really can save Amphoreus from its doom, just like how the four of you heroes saved our very lives and fate.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely... Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akima!
Commencing support.
I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before? I weep for the departed.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data sync network accessible. Time for a good old counterattack.
I like adding fuel to the fire. A little more shit.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind.
I weep for the departed.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land? Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict every... Thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
Main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I've summoned the Oryx! Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie!
You two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akima is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had—
Mr. Naldis and the others have gone to seek shelter.
I don't doubt your skill. Very well, but please remain by my side. Their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Oh, Cavalier, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity.
No. It's very safe. The prophecy has already revealed that the light. Watch! No one.
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldis reveres Yanis, faith is all some people have left in a world teeter. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions!
How about letting the enemy strike? I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before?
I weep for the departed.
Bodies everywhere. How could so many—
Snowy! We're back. We are Trian. We are Trinan. We are Treevy. Wait, no! Now is not the time for introductions! Snowy, D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever from the sky.
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry! With us here, we can just use the Sentry Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in amphoreus! Wouldn't that be Akima? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe!
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced. Well, let's keep on. Eliminate the enemies on the main road and leave the rest to the Holy City's guards. They're all trained and experienced
police. Lord Finan! You're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by...
The rear is secured now. This is the result of your efforts?
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing
with. Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver.
Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with Who are you?
Enough, mighty. Come to destroy the Holy City.
Immerse your sea of your body and mind.
I like adding fuel to the fire.
I weep for the departed.
Tonus!
Finon.
I'm glad that you're okay. As for you, mighty, if I'm not
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to protect the city.
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be, they seem to fit the definition of invaders. The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Akamans have long been aware of... You trust him that much?
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture.
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or as the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of
Enough! The time for internal strife.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Glaya told me to stay out of it.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your... Isn't that name also strange?
Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core. What a mess. Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result, but now our backup is...
Lord Finon and the two guests, welcome to Akama.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Castorus?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akama needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikador's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me and kindly keep 5 paces distance. In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death. There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
The scent of blood. Are you an attendant?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. Akama. Chrysos heirs. What coward?
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we... However, if you're standing here...
Come.
Refusing the toast? I'm honored by... Since you're already here, why not have a meal before...
I weep for the departed.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy datasec network accessible. Time for a good old counterattack. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mind.
Still water
Ready for another? Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah.
I weep for the departed.
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face Strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castris, why aren't you joining?
I must stay here and ensure that these souls, although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens.
I understand.
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already, as Lady Aglaya instructed.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later.
Then, would you all quietly leave?
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nicator. That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down my limbs, trebled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. A fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance. Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers. Trailblazer? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses. There's no need to further confirm your resolve. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Stand with me and become... Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nicator's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict. Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. You can't think of it. Careful! You look different from what I remember. Weaker. So distorted?
Enemy data secure. Network. Festival. Time for a good old counterattack. Be of your body and mind.
Just perfect. How about that? I weep for the departed.
Ready for another? May the foul stench dissipate quickly. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Yeah.
It's better to make no move. I'm honored since you're already here. Why not have a meal before?
Enemy data secure. Network festival. Time for a good old counterattack.
What do you worship?
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. Me! I shall withstand their wrath!
Enemy targets detected.
I weep for the departed.
God! Think with your core, Titan!
would strike first. My back. It's just a twin of
Commencing surge.
Just enough for a blip.
Yeah.
Little more shot.
Ready for another?
I weep for the departed.
Move. This is not the true Nikador, just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here.
New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphoreus. While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and... Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless things, just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trianne followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Akima of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphoreus to our allies. However, given that Akima has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales.
Now then, where should we begin? beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead. What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go some... We're here at Marmorial Palace, Arkima's public baths. This is a good place for our chat. Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about amphoreus' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the ocean titan. If it'll make you feel better, I can... Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. The spirit water shall show you amphoreus' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos. 3 gods conceived space, time, and laws. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean. Then came Kephalli, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their gold. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree. Great curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love. With that, the first humans were born. In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were not until the 3 calamities fell upon the world. Trickery, strife, fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals, the wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to
Is something wrong? This sprite is only halfway through this... I see. Perhaps the narration isn't engaging. That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of... Take my suggestion, bath sprites. Please?
Okie doke. Make yourself comfortable. Time for... Hey! No butting in! Class is still ongoing! Amphoreus started off as a ball of chaos. The 3 Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another 3 Foundation Titans created the earth, ocean, and skies. And a different 3 create. But 3 baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible... So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all... It's not your turn! No interrupt... The tripartite prophecy says there is only one. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well.
Is something else wrong? Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting? Rough patch. I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless. We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphoreus' history. Please, give me a moment. The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. But I'm willing to make an exception, considering your guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatant. You have a very considerate partner. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes. I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with... Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there. Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your... Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphoreus. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my person. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now. You're not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound. You will learn the truth about this world from me. And in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey. Did you feel that? The golden threads are rippling. They reveal the distrust you still have. You learned the legends of amphoreus from those bath sprites a while ago. But the pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at amphoreus. And amphoreus has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Arkema is now the only city to still receive light. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are amphoreus' only hope. They are counting on us to vanquish the titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself. This is amphoreus' flame chase journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs. If I'm putting my hopes in the wrong place, so be it. I have laid my heart bare. And in return, I just want you to promise me to never tell the people of Arkema about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen. Arkema is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Can you promise me that? Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of you. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet.
Warriors that followed Lord Final? Thank goodness. I hear you're both accept. Nothing has been going right these days. First those minions of Nicator attack, and now this
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
High Priest Treby. Oh, Kefali on high, our prayers are heard.
Huh? When we all arrived in Akama? Maybe you also have... Not at all! We have lots of priests here. Why don't you both try chanting? Treby will...
Miracle fresh.
That's okay. There are many others like you. You meant Aggie, right? Alrighty, as long as things are going well. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akama. And Treby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with but with this, you should be able to... Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. Yeah, we knew it. There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond beyond Akama. Like the city you're from. Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. All set. Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Did you think we were some backwater people who don't? You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items. Not if it's just the two of you, but if any of the council elders happen to ask, it's okay. Time to get back to work. Have fun.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven! Does it really work?
What are you I know you. Oh, you're the hero. Oh, you mean to say take a photo? Aha! So you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and all right, pass me your photo stone. This is an entirely foreign make, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here. Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, and we're done. Well, say, I've been wanting you're not. I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from... Thalasopolis? Oh, is that so? I thought I'd finally found proof. It doesn't matter. Akama welcomes you.
the shadow of the past. You've not stepped the weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it?
Here, your guests are.
You two. You're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep... Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous Grand... Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies. The one who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still... Or perhaps I've just never given it much... You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon amphoreus and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary. The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents. There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, it is just one of many popular folktales. Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this Me? But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far. It's Nikador. I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the one day I'll break the... But discussing such a bitter... Oh, right. Treby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contact? Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more?
Two distinguished guests. Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromeses. Well, Yes, I enjoy the air here. It's rather sweet. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Dan Hong. This child looks hungry. Since you were here, do you two want to try feeding? Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there. Since it's your first time feeding, just a small piece will... It looks very happy. It seems to enjoy it a lot. It makes me envious. Me? No thanks. It's all right. don't misunderstand. When you helped Akama, you are not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children. So please don't take it to heart. Would you two like a photo with this child? Yes, it is an interest of mine. No problem. Please place the photos. What beautiful colors. It's the aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. All right, get into position. And we're done. My apologies. It's just personal preference. I like black and white photos. If it bothers you, I can take another photo. I'm glad that I could help. Then I'll take my leave now. Please.
Hey, are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up. You're... Brave warriors, pardon me. I didn't... Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to... Got it. Please take a look.
Rosy celestial maiden. Just from this name alone. Oh, beautiful soul. Damius? Right now.
Oh, rosy celestial maid. Even Aquila cannot restrain you. Who? No, I only have beautiful fantasies and power.
Dear citizens, Please stop spreading images of unknown origins. Please wake up! The Rosy Celestial Maiden is a lie crafted by Zagreus as a prank. We should follow the lead of Lady Aglaya and not subject ourselves to such mind-numbing fantasies. Damionis. I've heard of him, but I've never met him in
Rosy Celestial Maiden.
What's that commotion?
Stop chasing after me! Don't come any closer!
He's running toward the Garden of Life! Give chase!
That got barged into the crisis.
What's all this buzz?
Celestial Maiden! Celestial Maiden!
Citizen, calm down.
This is the Garden of Life. The holy ground of the...
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The White will be proud of me. Watch. The wisdom of Circe should be shared equally by all. Explorer Damionis,
Wings?
That's right. Right here, right now.
That is a giant flying amphora.
You ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself.
You two are
My dear friends, I know. Thank you for showing me the image from beyond the sky. Now I shall embark on this earth-shaking undertaking. Save your words of persuasion. My friend, your tone has betrayed you.
A clever fool. That's how to...
I'm almost moved by his...
Save your words. Aquila, feel my wrath!
What did you just say?
So, I was right? A pact? Ah! So that's why he called you distinguished guests of Aglaya.
Damionis, we're taking you in for...
This is not... He learned something that he should never have learned. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. It's all right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. As for what happened earlier...
you with these.
Being long jewels.
Stream forth, gleam of old flames.
Aren't you Akima's two new friends? The Brave War. Didn't anyone tell you? I'm the far-seeing Brave warriors. Rumors. As long as the citizens like it, who cares about them?
Don't be fooled by it. This lion loves engaging in. A few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
Isn't this
the face of a lion? You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment. Even.
How can you call that
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust with my bare hand.
You got it. I'll fix that right now. I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Don't misunderstand. Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of, pray for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
Isn't it? That's where we met! Hello! The past cannot be recreated. All we can do is follow the Those are two different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the veil of...
Just hearing this melody makes me feel... Have you heard? Seems like all the winds...
We're back!
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be...
Nikador's territory and their current abode. It's a moving... Let's talk about something less serious for now.
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Tribi mentioned, the both of you spared no effort in protecting the holy city. If you are to stay in Akima, you'll need a place to rest. This gift will address your troubles. Welcome to your private bath chamber.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Finished exploring? Come this way. I'll explain it. It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs, and as you have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphoreus and of the holy city Archima. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heirs for yourself. In ancient times, Fegusa, the chalice of plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billowing waves. When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also knew that passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the Vortex of Genesis, a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesized miracle for your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds and let my whispers fill your ears. Take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest. Sink deeper and do this once more. Spread your fingers, then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feet floating, diving into the depth. You now stand at the heart of this world. Now, I require your honesty. This is no laughing matter. It's an interrogation. While the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your... The holy city's fate is as fragile as thread. I must exercise prudence in order to eliminate... I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The golden thread shall judge.
We meet again, distinguished guests.
Castress will be your executioner. A reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight. There have always been people in Amphoreus who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a usurper nation that spared no expense in constructing sky ships. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell the instant the fleet of sky ships took flight. And it's not that Amphoreus is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn. And this is forbidden territory which can never be ventured into. Divine punishment has never been fair. As Arkham, this is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs. Therefore, the only thing that I can do right now is 3 steps, Castress.
Yes, Lady Aglaya.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truth, the number of times that the thread trembles, is the number of steps forward that the if she isn't standing behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will...
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
If you treat your lives as mere trifles, then you may do as you... Well then, let us begin. Question 1. Outlanders, why have you come to Amphoreus? Jokes cannot conceal your true intentions. Opportunity. Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Akima? A response that is certainly full of spirit. Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens? Although you attempted to make a promise, final question. Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body. Are you willing to use it? An angry threat, but one laced with uncertainty. You don't understand. All 4 questions have... The golden thread has exposed your hesitation. While you may be a ray of hope that fell into Amphoreus, you may also be... For the holy city, I am willing to bear... Castress, please, give our guests a merciful farewell.
Don't be nervous. Please, relax.
Wait!
Final?
Not quite, friend. You've been on Amphoreus for such a short time. Even someone as ruthless as Thanatos wouldn't end a journey so hurriedly. Aglaya, as the first local to encounter...
Do speak your mind.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down. However, during the battle to defend Akima, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in... Please believe a warrior. At present, Akima is desperate for aid. Isn't this what Miss Castress believes as well?
Yeah, I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
I see. So 2 Chrysos heirs are willing to vouch for you. Finan, will you fulfill your duty?
Well, I'm not good at...
Cass... Next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
I will.
Now, It's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. As you both have chosen to trust... Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos Finan's words have convinced me to make an exception for you. Whether you stay or go after this is...
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind. I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here, that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Castor has already sent a message.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaya.
Aglaya. She has long... Maybe this is the price of... One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the Vortex of Genesis. The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of amphoreus, while each illuminated constellation represents one... The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos... It was Aglaya and Trevi who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again.
And they are the only two demigods in the Holy City.
While Trevi, Trian, and Trinon are three individuals, in the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold... Otherwise, the entire world will collapse. But Aglaya and Trevi have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine as well. Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacancy.
Mission. Huh.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly. Why not step forward? The first time I heard them to this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But alright, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Christos heirs. If you still harbor doubts, I'll do.
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy, the only reliable speculation is that
Legend has it that the first Christos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, came the Christos War. A conflict. By the time of my birth, the tales of the Christos heirs had become more like legends than historical. Armed with courage and unwavering resolve, without a doubt, it will be. The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet,
thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't, but I will do my best as well.
that's wonderful to hear. I've always believed that the journey of the Christos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few. Once we triumph in the battle against Nikedor.
Lord Finon, our guests seem quite...
My apologies. I gotta be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trianne will have returned.
Haven of memories. Every touch, every moment.
Aggie, this campaign is going to turn out fine, right?
Do not harbor doubt, teacher. As the interpreter of the prophecy for the Chrysos heirs, any uncertain...
All right. But it's just, by the way, Aggie, I was actually wondering, when you were...
Certainly not.
Phew, that's good to know.
Why even bother to ask? If you were truly convinced of...
You sure don't miss a thing. We're just curious. What is really going through your head, Aggie?
Initially, my plan was to use the threat of banishment to test their resolve and perseverance. But I noticed a sense of unease in Castris. She trusted in them, and therefore, I took advantage of the situation and changed the threat from banishment to execution to see if the two could remain simultaneously. It might also strengthen their bonds with Finon and Castris.
Do you have to go to such lengths for the battle against Sneak? That's going to make it a lot tougher for you to gain their trust.
That's not important. You and I will eventually step off the stage and leave amphoreus' fate in the hands of others. That's the future you foresee, isn't it?
Yeah.
The prophecy of deliverance is nothing if not ambiguous. It urges us to defy the gods. Right now, it is people's faith in the prophecy that unites them around the Chrysos heirs. Hence, we must be prepared. when our task is to craft the armor for the deliverer? What harm is there if you...
Eggy, have you noticed? You keep saying you don't believe in humanity's altruism, but your actions are a counterexample.
Perhaps it's because my humanity is distancing itself from me. Another never-ending dawn. The golden thread hangs unusually silent today, as if the heavens, earth, and ocean are all holding their breath. Unwinding in a bath sounds appealing now. Would you care to join me?
Let's go, Eggy. When have we ever been able to say no in all the...
Stream 4.
Hey, great to see you here.
Trusting our fates to two strangers.
Maybe both. You should really make more friends, Mighty.
Heroes, your attention, please. Trian has returned with news. For the first time in many years, we have the awaited moment has finally arrived for the Chrysos heirs. Our path forward is now clear. Vanquish Nikador, the violent Lance of Fury. This is an arduous mission, and I must heed the voices of all to determine the best candidates should you harbor any thoughts.
I, Finan, of Aedes Elysiae. Furthermore, I recommend the two warriors from foreign lands. They have fought along...
I, Mighty from Castrum, Nikador has become corrupted over the years. His pride...
I'm willing to join as well, to help guide departing souls.
I concur with your opinion. Though his divinity has faded, Nikador yet. I cannot jeopardize. As we speak, the Hand of Shadow remains missing. The Eye of Twilight is still coveting our land, and Circes and Orynyx present significant threats. Despite that, even with two demigods protecting the Holy City, the risk is Castrus. You must remain here. Your place is not on the front lines, and the battlefield is best left to the warriors.
I understand.
As for the two foreign warriors, select one to accompany you, Finan. Placing both esteemed guests.
He excels in wielding a range of weapons, and his flaming lances quelled the enemy's advances multiple times. Would you be willing to fight alongside us? If you have no objections. Aglaya?
Mydemos, Castrum Kremnos was your home. Your people were once Nikador's followers. Yet, you've chosen to do you swear, upon Kefali's body, to make this mission of the Chrysos...
When Nikador succumbed to madness, They stopped being a god to my people. I will use my wrath as a human to strip that god of their authority. If that is the object you desire, you can have it.
How generous! I'm not the type to accept charity.
The party that will embark on the expedition to Castrum Kremnos is decided. Finan from Aglaya from Akima, Chrysos heir and the demigod who bears Nestia's divine authority, hereby bless your journey ahead. Trian will open the gate that will lead you to Castrum Kremnos. May the golden thread guide you on your journey.
Blow, wind, blow! Oh, woohoo! Snowy.
We don't have wings on our backs, Trian. Can you open a...
Oh, a gate! Oh, boring.
Were you expect? It's true, Trian is very playful, but she's the best gatekeeper in Amphoreus.
Instead of worrying about gates, why don't you take the time to think about...
That's not like you at all, Mighty. Don't tell me you're scared.
All right. Sentry gate. Snowy, D, and newbie, little gray. Are you all ready? Slay, slay. We, Treeby, Trian, and Trinan from Yanisopolis, messengers of the Chrysos heirs and the demigods who bear Yanis's divine authority. May fate show you benevolence and seal away all paths that lead to death and throw open all gates that lead to victory.
It's quieter than I expected.
It's corrupted, but still familiar. This is Castrum Kremnos.
Times really have changed. Even Nikador's own lands are on the verge of collapse. I haven't seen any sign of Titankin.
If even half of Castrum Kremnos' old might remains, it would mean that Aglaya sent us to our deaths. This is the outer city corridor. It used to be heavily guarded by soldiers. Think whatever you...
Yeah, Kremnos used to be the place every warrior longed for. Kind of a shame you didn't live in that era full of strong warriors, eh, Mighty? If all the heroes of the past hadn't fallen one after another, I wouldn't be...
Are you scared? It's still not too...
No, I'm just... think the fortress may be in ruins now. Let's go. We'll take back the core flame of strife, or die, and those are the only two paths to glory we can. How does it feel to be home again after so long?
Not here. I lived in the inner city.
Oh, as befitting of the crown prince of Kremnos.
Bring forth.
There. Once we pass through that gate,
we'll finally see some soldiers roaming about.
They're minions who succumbed to the...
It seems enemies aren't the only things stopping us. This bridge has fallen into disrepair.
Sorry to disappoint.
No.
Doesn't matter. There's no shame.
Except now, it's stopping the people trying to kill Nikador. Oh, Treeby taught you how? I have to say that the ability to perform miracles is innate, but since you've fallen... have to touch. And it's broken again. I guess even a Titan's power isn't enough to stabilize this bridge.
Just like the soul of a criminal. Fragile.
Screen 4.
Gate opened.
Genius. We never would have known if you hadn't.
Let's go. We can take a detour from the broken bridge. Look! In the sky! That's...
the Blade of Fury. Even if the world lay shattered, it would still hang high above everyone's head.
It's... magnificent.
You haven't seen it at its most magnificent. That's the giant sword Nikador used to destroy Aquala's heavenly kingdom long ago. Followed by... It's not just a weapon. It's the faith of the Kremnoan people. Souls who died heroically on the battlefield will further temper the blade in Nikador's hand. Such is the Titan's conquest. Nikador, the Titankin. The people who have faith and strife sweep away all their enemies.
I think you're exaggerating a little. I can think of at least 3 losses suffered by Castrum Kremno.
There's no shame in losing to those who conspire and
True. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. The Kremnoan people have always been straightforward. They spend their whole lives running to the battlefield. But that's all in the past. Guess what I'm thinking, Mighty?
Probably nothing good. Keep it simple.
This isn't just an expedition. It's also a battle to determine a victor. Since we're already here, just you and me. Show me what the grandest fighting competition in Castrum Kremnos was like. Let's gild this expedition with another layer of glory, and compete to see who can kill the most crazed Titan.
What's the prize?
The privilege of delivering the final blow.
Interesting.
I know, Mighty. He prefers to fight alone. There are 2 paths ahead. We won't compete on who's fastest, but on the number of trophies. So we'll each be responsible.
Doesn't matter to me, even if you do. You don't know the lay of the land. So I'll give you a 10-step head start.
He already thinks he's won. But I won't decline the offer either. Hopefully the enemies on this side are worthy of our combined might. Finally, opponents who... Let's go! We're going to win!
How about letting the enemy strike first? I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before? More seasoning.
Ready for another?
I weep for the departed. It is my fault.
Enemy data sync net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I like adding fuel to the little more heat.
How familiar.
Immerse yourself in it. Be of your body and mind.
Another journey begins.
Just for living it. I like adding fuel to the...
I weep for the departed. It did fall.
That's 2 down. We fought them together, so naturally I can only take half the credit. Don't worry, Mighty is strong. Did you see the look in his eyes? Nothing is more important to Mighty than his people and glory. Now that we've sent him away, he can go have a good cry wherever he wants. We've been both friends and foes since the day we met.
Why are you just standing there? Giving up already?
Now, what do you know? We're talking strategy here. Let's go. The competition might not be the real goal. That's impressive. Hollowing an iron chain onto the path leading to the... Huh? When did you get over there?
I told you before you don't know the lay of the land in this city. And just so you know, I'm at 6.
Wow! Seems like luck is on your side. Our path was a little lax on security.
Assuming you can get across.
It doesn't look like ordinary lightning, which means mindlessly running across. There happens to be a prophecy tablet here, though. Let's go take... Great. Should be smooth sailing from here. How's it going?
Mere lightning won't stop a warrior of Castro Kremnos.
Whoa! You're nimbler than I thought.
Worry about yourself. There's an endless abyss below.
You practically have 9 lives, and on top of that, you're lucky. I'm almost jealous. That was a close one. Thankfully, we both have a remarkable... So, this is a lounge. It feels out of place. Maybe it's a gadget that records your voice. Why don't you hold on to it? It makes us give you something to show for your trip. This is a proverb slate. It doesn't look like the rest of the things that were left behind. It looks kind of new, in fact. I can't read the runes either. Must be... What does that mean? Don't worry. Though that does remind me. I've been wondering how you can understand the language. Did amphoreus have more dealings with worlds beyond the sky? Maybe your arrival will overturn... Wait! Don't leave yet. regular old... There's a thick layer of dust. Just... It was a city. They look the same as... Well, we've turned over every nook and cranny. Move on. Creature doing? It's trying to stop us. Killed its own comrade. They truly have no honor to speak of.
Scream forth.
What did I tell you? I get especially lucky when I'm with you. Relax. If something should happen, don't worry. Not bad. Different about you already. Why don't you give it a... The road ahead is blocked by the Iron Fall. Can you call upon Orynyx's miracle again?
Stream forth. The gleam of old blades.
From the sound of things, we're about to lose if we don't step it up.
Stream forth. Gleam of old
blades. Careful. We're getting very close to the Blade of Fury. This is the center, all right. My thoughts exactly. You have the heart of... If the records are correct, directly beneath the Blade of Fury, of course, glory. Approaching now are the World Gladiators, staying like ever the one, the only, the sword master,
I'm weak.
What a savage hit! The baseballer shows no mercy to their enemies! Can you hear that? The crowd's roaring in
I'm honored, since you're already here. Why not have a meal before?
Enemy data seek network festival. Time for a good old counterattack!
Back.
Immerse yourself in it. Yeah!
Free will, or was it fate?
Just forget. I like adding emotion.
marvelous teamwork! These two gladiators!
I'm weak.
Also content with the noise from outside the arena. How unfortunate!
Ready for another? Network festival. Time for a good old counterattack. The truth, everything in this world is bleeding.
It's better to make no move.
I weep for the departed. It is a fall.
With their exceptional strength and perfect teamwork, these two gladiators...
The glory they've been striving for has not come as anticipated.
How disappointing. No sign of the Titan.
They're most likely in the Soul Forges. The path is right behind you.
Thanks! What about you?
I'll take the other path. Let's go.
Well, it's not every day you see a view like this. Go ahead, capture it with the photo stone. So, that friend of yours, her name is... You guys mentioned her name in the Vortex of Genesis earlier. I must say, her name is pretty... You must really value your friendship with her to go through all this effort to document... Yeah, I can tell. Honestly, seeing how you both look out for your friend has furthered my trust in you. A person's true character often comes to light in their friendships. Most of what my teacher taught me has slipped away, but this sentence is still vivid in my... Especially in these tumultuous times. Friends who you can trust completely are a rare and precious find. Let's keep going. We can't let Mighty Mouse get too full of himself. The prophecy tablet might be able to unlock that closed gate. All done. Let's move on. According to Mighty, we need to go deeper into Castro. But there's another exit here. Maybe we can use the iron ball to smash through the roadblock. Hopefully it leads to... There's one upstairs. Choose any path you like.
Let's see.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. In this world, it's bleeding. And hear my declaration. Incense ascend. Ethereal, the show begins.
You get stronger.
Harmony and unity.
Triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Stars echo. Welcome to everything in this world is bleeding.
Triumphant! Victory inevitable! Triumphant! Victory inevitable!
No more time. Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal. An exotic. It must be treasure. Shelby.
Let's see.
Stars echo. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Triumphant! Great inevitable! Triumphant! Great inevitable!
No more time. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Triumphant! Great inevitable! Triumphant! Great inevitable!
Leave it all behind.
Fearless.
Incense ascends.
Let's see.
I am the shadow.
I venture forth to hunt.
Triumphant! Great inevitable!
To lose.
It all together.
I venture forth to hunt.
Triumphant! Great inevitable!
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah.
Thanks. I venture forth to hunt.
Triumphant! Great inevitable! Never hesitate!
Show me what you can do.
Allow me to prepare.
I venture forth to hunt.
Triumphant! Great inevitable!
I venture.
Triumphant! Great inevitable!
flaunt riches.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. Incense ascends, entwined with it. Clouds. We shall begin.
Let's see.
Time to suffer. Stars echo. Welcome to everything in this world is bleeding. A mere pawn. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Over already? Fast enough for you?
Haven of memories. Every touch, every moment.